go wherever you want type thing out here. As long as you stay on trail, your calm and serenity gets blown up every 3, 4, 5 minutes. We just get our feet wet, guys. That's just part of hiking. Sometimes you regret your decisions, and all I had to do was turn around and go back and take a different trail if I'd wanted to, but I didn't. Hi, good afternoon. This is Randy, and you're back on Old Guy Hikes. I am back in Tulsa today. Was in Tulsa last week. The video from last week, that is, at Keystone Ancient Forest. I'll link that up above here. That was actually this morning's hike, last week's video. That was really cool. Great place. This afternoon, I came to the northeast side of Tulsa, and I am at Oxley Nature Center in Mohawk Park. And this is just kind of it's just a menagerie of trails out here. There's not really any one specific trail I'm going to do. There's several little ponds and oxbow lakes and a little river, lots of meadow areas. So I'm just going to kind of explore and just see what I can find, and I'm not going to necessarily follow any certain trail. So as I come to different trailheads, I'll just kind of put them on the screen so you can see what they are, and but it's really just kind of a go wherever you want type thing out here, as long as you stay on trail and just explore and have fun. Today is Saturday, November 16th. Right now it's 1:30 in the afternoon. It's right about 70 degrees, but there is a nice cool breeze blowing, so it's very pleasant temperature, and hopefully this is just going to be a nice fun hike. Let's see what we can find. So tie up your hiking boots and buckle up your backpack, and let's go. Alright, so let's start off on Bird Creek Trail. Okay, now we're gonna go on a trail called the Green Dragon, I guess. And this goes down into the marshy area. This is away from the creek. And so it's pretty marshy down in here. And there's also a lake that we're heading to, and some boardwalks and that type of stuff. And hopefully see some wildlife, because that's what this whole place is about, is wildlife. So hopefully we'll see at least some birds of some sort. I'm certainly glad this is not a high mosquito season right now, because it would be really rough in here. Okay, we are now on Bob's Trail. We should be coming to the lake up here, or at least some bigger marshy areas. Okay, now we're gonna pop over on the Blue Heron Trail. It goes around this area. It looks like a pretty good area for some herons, but I don't see any right now. And this will take us over to Sherry Lake. And there's also a creek over here, Coal Creek, it says. So Sherry Lake was a bust. It was nothing more than a big marshy area. I never did see an actual lake. So now we're just going along Coal Creek here, and somewhere down here is an observation tower. We'll check that out, and we'll just keep on going, see what else we can find. Okay, we're gonna go to Blackbird Marsh over this bridge, and there's a boardwalk to an observation tower at Sherry Lake. Maybe we'll get a better view of what it might offer. There is a lake over there. It's over quite a ways. Okay, well, that's the observation tower. Let's see what else we can find. Okay, we're going to go back across the bridge and take the woodpecker trail back towards the visitor center and catch a few more trails over that way. I'll tell you, this would be a very serene and quiet place out here, and it mostly is, but it's also right on the path of the airport. And the planes are about every, I don't know, 3 or 4 minutes, and they are right directly overhead, and they're not very high. So your calm and serenity gets blown up every 3, 4, 5 minutes. Got us a wet, marshy area here. That's what we do. We just get our feet wet, guys. That's part of the leave no trace. You get to a wet, marshy area like this, and you just go right down the middle of it, and you get your feet wet. You don't step out and make new trail to the side. That's just part of hiking, is you might get your feet wet. And that's okay. There's a ton of raccoon prints in this mud. Haven't seen any wildlife, but there's a bunch of raccoons out here for sure. Sometimes you regret your decisions. I regret my decision to take the woodpecker trail. Even after I got out of the wet, marshy area, it has been about 2 to 3 inch deep mud. Alright, very thankful to be off of the woodpecker trail. I'm now on the red fox trail that is still muddy, but not terribly muddy. Just a little damp. This is headed right back up to the visitor center, and there's another pond up there, and then there's another trail towards the front of the park that I think I have to change parking lots for, and there's the Oxbow Lake up there, so we're gonna go up and check that out. Okay, so here's a nice pond right by the visitor center. We're just gonna go back to the car, head to the front, and do the last little trail that's right towards the front of the park. Okay, I had to move the car about a mile down off this road, just parked right here by the road. There's a golf course across the road over there, and then just right off the road here is the Northwoods unit. So we're just gonna check this out a little bit, and then we're gonna call this Oxley Nature Center done. So here we got a little oxbow lake that we're walking by right off the bat. An oxbow lake is created when a river changes course, usually at a curve, and the part that's left over after the river changes course, oftentimes there's a lake created where the curve used to be, and it's in the shape of an oxbow or a big U, so they call it an oxbow lake. Alright, we're just about back to the beginning. This was a fun little add-on. It was actually a couple different trails. It was the Northwood Trail, the Oxbow Trail, and the Sierra Trail. Kind of all combined. I skipped around just a little bit on them. So Oxley Nature Center, all the trails combined, I would rate them at a 2 on my difficulty rating. Pretty easy, hardly any elevation gain at all. Very level, very easy trails. The only difficulty I had all day was that wet, muddy part on the Woodpecker Trail, and all I had to do was turn around and go back and take a different trail if I'd wanted to. But I didn't. So a lot of fun. So if you're in the Tulsa area, a couple of great places to check out. Go back last week, check out Keystone Ancient Forest. Check out this one, Oxley Nature Center. Well, I appreciate you coming along today. I had a lot of fun. I hope you did too. I hope to catch you on the trail sometime real soon. Bye-bye.